Hello, welcome to a demonstration of liquid beta. I'm Ben Teitelbaum, and with me here is Glenn Willen.
Hello.
Glenn is on the engineering team for Liquid, and I am VP of Engineering here at Blockstream. Liquid is the first commercial sidechain offering benefits of faster trading, enhanced capital efficiency, and better privacy. And we are going to show some liquidized Bitcoin moving between two example exchanges. So what you see here on the screen are two sample exchanges, one BarX and one FooX. And I am signed in to each of them as Ben and have a balance with each. You can see I have quite a bit more funds at BarX than FooX, so we're going to move some from BarX to FooX and demonstrate some of the features of Liquid, and then while those transactions are moving, we will talk about what's going on underneath the hood. So let's see, let's first grab a confidential address from over here on FooX, and you see this looks a little different from a normal Bitcoin address, and let's see, how much should we send, Glenn?
Let's send 2.5 MBTC.
2.5. All right. Okay, so you see that 2.5 have immediately been deducted here from my balance on BarX. Well, here's the balance. And that they are en route over here to FooX. And let's grab a normal address and send some more. How much shall we send this time?
How about another 0.7?
0.7. Okay, it's also on the way. So what is a sidechain, and how did these coins here, these liquidized Bitcoins, get onto the sidechain in the first place?
Well, a sidechain is another blockchain, just like the Bitcoin main chain. It uses Bitcoins as its currency, but potentially has different features from the main Bitcoin chain. So, for example, the liquid beta chain that we're looking at right now has 1-minute blocks instead of 10. And it also has the confidential transactions feature that people might be familiar with from Elements, which means that the values of transactions are hidden from third parties, anybody except the sender and the recipient. And the way that coins get onto and off of the sidechain is through a peg-in and peg-out process, which is performed by Bitcoin exchanges or other commercial liquid customers. It's not performed by the end users of the system, the customers of those exchanges.
Right. So in this example, I'm a power trader trying to take advantage of arb opportunities that might exist between these two exchanges. So I wouldn't need to peg any of my Bitcoin in. I would just ask the exchange to give me some liquidized Bitcoin.
That's right. So the way that it works is you as a customer, when you have Bitcoin on an exchange, you are able to utilize that exchange's pool of liquid funds immediately in order to do one of these relatively fast liquid transactions, because the peg-in process for security reasons is very slow. It takes about 100 blocks to clear Bitcoin blocks, and of course an end user would not want to wait that long.
Okay. So the exchange then has a pool of liquid Bitcoin it can give me when I need it. And oh, look, the transactions have actually completed. So what does that mean that the transactions are confirmed on the Liquid sidechain? Because there's no mining here, right?
Right. So blocks in Liquid are signed by a group of functionaries, and each of the functionaries is a box running some custom software that's being hosted at one of the participating exchanges. So what it means for your transaction to be confirmed is that a block has been signed and at least 2/3 of those signers have verified that that block and that transaction are valid.
Excellent. So we actually wrote a customized block explorer for Liquid so we can drill down and look at these two transactions. So the first one was 2.5 millibitcoin here. I believe this was the confidential transaction. So here are its outputs. So what are we seeing here, Glenn?
Yeah, so what you'll notice here is that both of the values show up as hidden with CT because this block explorer is a third party. It's not the sender or the recipient of this transaction. And so it can't tell anything about the values, but it can still see the flow of coins. So you see these two outputs, just like on normal Bitcoin. One of them is to the final recipient that the coins were sent to, and the other one is a change output that goes back to the sender.
So one of these cryptic strings represents 2.5 millibitcoin, but we don't know which.
We don't know which one, and of course a third party wouldn't even know that. They would have no idea what the value of the transaction might be.
Excellent. All right, so let's go look at the second transaction. Here we go. So this one, let's scroll down to the outputs. Aha! Here's where we sent 0.7 or 0.07 millibitcoin. No, 0.7.
And so what you can see here is that the main output of this transaction, which was sent to an unconfidential or non-blinded address, the value is visible to everybody on the network. And the second output here you can see is the change output. And that value is still hidden because by default, a Liquid wallet will automatically use a confidential address unless it's told otherwise. And so the change output, as well as the input to this transaction, both values are hidden. And so a third-party observer like a block explorer can't see anything except the main output that was sent to a non-confidential address.
Excellent. Well, we are very excited about this, and our initial partners are also very excited about it. You've seen a demonstration here of Liquid's features. You saw very fast transaction confirmation on the order of a minute or so, and privacy through the confidential transactions feature. If this helps solve business problems for you, get in touch with us. Thanks. Thanks, Glenn.
Thank you.